This man goes to court and you won't believe the laundry list of charges against him.
Police hit the road hoping to bring about change in the community.
And a new champion is crowned in volleyball, and it only took a decisive 5th game. The National Report starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This segment of the news is brought to you by BTC, powered by Lime.
A Bahamian delegation among regional counterparts hearing from a high-level U.S. official today on national security issues and how they impact the Caribbean. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley.
And I'm Kindino Knowles. Well, the local group headed by Prime Minister Perry Christie is in Haiti for the 24th CARICOM session. The regional conclave comes as countries in the region are facing high levels of crime.
Now, the dialogue in Haiti will focus on transnational crimes and ways to combat those criminal elements. Regional heads began their session today with various key points presented.
Oprah Roach tonight is covering that regional meeting in Haiti.
A major concern for Bahamas and the region, CARICOM leaders have gathered in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, to find solutions to this pressing concern. Murders are said to be in the double digits in many Caribbean countries, and violence is a menace to society. That's why this CARICOM summit is all about information sharing and finding the best solutions which will assist in putting a dent in crime. Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie leads a delegation which includes National Security Minister Dr. Bernard Nottage. Nottage says he and his colleague ministers have come up with 14 recommendations for strategic change. All those measures have not been revealed to the press as yet. Nottage says in meetings today they will present a proposal to government heads in hopes of it being adopted. And if accepted, governments will have to find the necessary funding to implement those measures. Now, areas of concern for the region are drug trafficking, gun smuggling, human trafficking, and the overall transnational crime. Nottage says these groups are organized and will go to the extreme to make money. That's why he says it's necessary to strengthen financial laws and put more teeth in money laundering legislation. Nottage says that they will also look at beefing up border protection and pump more resources into air and sea patrol. Also speaking today was U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder. He says the Obama administration welcomes input from the CARICOM nations and joint forces have proved successful in crime-fighting efforts. However, he says there's much more work to be done. He says the U.S. official says they will continue to partner with the Caribbean in ensuring security across the region and the United States. Now, crime and security is top on the agenda. As the summit opened in Haiti this morning, President Michel Bachelet, who chaired CARICOM for the first time, says floods and drought are taking a toll on his poverty eradication campaign, and he asked for financial support in trying to achieve that goal. He also called on regional leaders to see Haiti as the place to invest, as it is ripe with opportunities. Now, leaders from 15 regional countries are represented. The two-day meeting ends tomorrow. In Port-au-Prince, Haiti, I'm Oprah Roach, ZNS Network News.
In our first look at weather, a chill is still in the air. How long will it last? We'll tell you later in the newscast. But outside of our studios, we have a temperature of 68 degrees under partly cloudy skies, relative humidity 60%, winds out of the east at 8 knots, your barometric pressure 1,023.8 millibars. That's 30.23 inches, and it is steady. But stay tuned. Your temperatures around the Five Islands, travel and boating forecast is still to come.
All right, thanks, Basil. Well, a laundry list of fraud-related charges was filed today against a 31-year-old man currently serving time at Her Majesty's Prison. Shane Walpole Mackey, also known as Leo Johnson, is accused of defrauding a number of persons out of a combined $34,650. He was charged in court number 5 with 13 counts of fraud by false pretenses. It is alleged that he defrauded 8 persons of $14,400 between October 2012 and January 2013. Mackey denied the charges, electing to have the matters tried in the magistrate's court. On the issue of bail, Magistrate Darren Roll Davis said he was not minded to grant bail because there were too many cases, and so in the public interest, he denied bail. The accused will answer the charges when he appears in court, initially between April 22nd to 25th and again between May 13th through 16th. After those charges were read, Mackey left that court to make an appearance in Court 10. There, he faced another series of fraud-related offenses before Magistrate Gilomena Archer. He was accused of 10 counts of conspiracy to commit fraud by false pretenses, 13 counts of fraud by false pretenses, and abetment. It is alleged that Mackey defrauded 12 persons of $18,250. The offenses were allegedly committed between October 2012 and January 2013. Additionally, Mackey was charged with co-accused Kayleesa Cartwright with conspiracy to commit fraud by false pretenses. Both defendants denied the charges. Cartwright was also accused of abetment to commit fraud by false pretenses. She also pleaded not guilty to that offense. Cartwright was granted $5,000 bail with one surety. Her matters were adjourned to June 11th. Mackey is also expected back in court in June.
The Bahamas Maritime Authority is conducting an investigation into the fire on board the Bahamian-registered passenger ship Carnival Triumph. The BMA is conducting its investigation in conjunction with other substantially interested parties, including the U.S. Coast Guard and the U.S. National Transport Safety Board. The incident occurred on Sunday, February 10th, approximately 150 miles off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. At the time of the incident, the vessel was carrying more than 4,000 passengers and crew on a 4-day cruise from Galveston, Texas. According to reports, the fire originated in the vessel's machinery space, and although extinguished by the onboard fire system, the vessel suffered a loss of power, and as a result, it was unable to complete its voyage. There are no reported injuries or reports of pollution from the vessel. The BMA's investigation is at an early stage and is being conducted in accordance with the International Casualty Guidelines, with the aim of determining the cause of and circumstances surrounding the incident, onboard emergency management, and identifying measures to prevent the recurrence of similar incidents. A report will be submitted to the International Maritime Organization at the end of the investigation. The police force showing communities around the capital that they are prepared to get involved.
Well, today, officers of the Northeastern Division, headed by Superintendent Theophilus Cunningham and urban renewal officials, conducting a walkabout in the Kemp Road area as a way of strengthening relationships and, where necessary, calm the fears of some residents. While many may be skeptical, Superintendent Cunningham says statistics prove that these walks help significantly when it comes to solving crimes.
Right here is where a senseless murder took place. A young male was killed. We have been working this area door to door, speaking with members of this community, partnershiping with them. And because of some intense investigation and good information, we were able to arrest a suspect and place him before the court. This murder has been solved. We will continue the partnership with these communities and assure them that we will ensure that their safety and their welfare is of paramount importance.
We subscribe to where there is police present. That reduces the fear of crime. Residents have been saying they want to see more of their police, particularly their senior officers in the khaki uniform, out on foot, on patrol. The commissioner has mandated that everybody will be relieved of those office duties and be on the streets. And what you're seeing here is police presence along with our civilian workers, our social workers, our persons who are on the ground urban renewal. What we will do simultaneously while we walk, we are collecting data, we are looking at critical issues.
Now, during today's walkabout, officers knocked on doors and handed out safety tips. They were also able to ascertain other issues that concern residents. Most residents we spoke to today say for the most part they feel safe, but they did, however, express an annoyance with a local bar that has been shut down repeatedly.
It's a perennial feeling of safety, but like, contemporary human beings is somewhat unpredictable.
Okay.
Right.
So how do you feel about the police here doing this walkabout?
Well, I feel it's an honorable thing, and it's something that's necessary and should be appreciated by the community.
It was times you can't walk around the corner. You know what I mean? But other than that, things slow down now. You know, the walling part, everything right now.
I mean, how you feel in the area though? You think things improve a little bit?
Yeah, plenty. Plenty. Only different than bunch of boys out down by Square Deal. They be doing a bunch of foolishness.
Okay,
right
yeah.
That
place over there needs to be closed down.
The bar right over there?
The bar.
Yeah, he said.
This one right there?
Yeah, that one is open.
Still to come, the Minister of Social Services offers help in the wake of a series of suicides.
And the Hugh Campbell Championships kicks off today, just hours after a volleyball champion was crowned. We've got the highlights coming up. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Lux Men's Warehouse.